Hey, what's up, guys? It's Steph on Steph's Rock Show. We've got 3 members of the Jackknives. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, thanks for having us.
So, Heartbreak Queen just came out today. I get you guys on single release day. Tell us all about this single.
Yeah, Heartbreak Queen's out today. We recorded it in September as part of the new record. The record won't be out till June, but we got like 4 or 5 singles coming out leading up to that. And it was recorded in New Jersey in Asbury Park. We're from Orange County, California, but we were lucky enough to fly out to Jersey and record it with Pete from the Bouncing Souls, who produced it. And the song is it's a banger. Came out today.
I dig it.
Cool, thank you.
Did
Yeah,
you guys like party like the Jersey Shore cast when you were out there?
Dragon did.
Dragon did.
With Rudy Nuno.
No way.
And Jay
That's
Wow.
sick. Yeah. You banging Snooki while during the recording? That would have been cool. Okay, so walk me through. If I go to your area, if I go to Orange County and I fly in, what restaurant, and you guys can all have different answers, would I eat at, and what music venue is the best to go see a show at?
What a great question. I'm gonna take the music venue. My opinion is the Garden Amp in Garden Grove. It's an outdoor, like kind of mid-sized, smaller, 800 capacity, but super intimate and really, really cool. Some great bands go through there. So I would say Garden Amp is the best music venue in Orange County. For restaurants, I'm going to let Brian take it because he's a chef.
Oh, okay, Brian, cook for us. What's going on there?
Oh man, best restaurant. Wow. My parents' kitchen if I'm cooking. No, I'm
Is it free?
Oh
Then I'm definitely flying in.
Oh my gosh, that's always a tough question. Like even as a chef, like I don't want to get too much into that stuff, but I always
What
get
about
asked,
dive bar then? Like dive bar that I would want to go hang out and party at in Orange County.
ooh, dive bar.
Damn.
Maybe Simon could answer this, or Drew could answer this one, but
Drew would have the dive bar. No, I'm gonna say is Tiki Bar a dive bar?
Yes, it's very divey.
Yeah. Tiki Bar in Costa
divey.
Mesa.
Yeah.
If you want like real old school, like disgusting, then the Doll Hut.
Like potentially I get my drink drugged kind of fun, you know?
Yeah,
like
Doll
a good
Hut.
night. Yeah. Oh, I'm down, you know, but my tolerance is too strong. So I just am like, this is gonna be a good night.
Yeah, that's some good music venues in Orange County. I think there's a little scene here still, kind of, but there's some good ones.
What's the chained one? Unchained, chained?
Oh, Chain Reaction.
Chain Reaction.
Chain Reaction. I went there and saw Pepper in like 2003. That's the last time.
Yeah.
And get this story. It's one of my favorites. I was, underage, and I filled up a water bottle of vodka to sneak in the show so I could drink. And then I got so drunk off of half of it, I didn't need any more. So I set it on the stage. The lead singer of Pepper thought it was water and opened it and chugged it on stage and freaked out and started yelling in the audience, like, who left vodka in this water bottle and threw it? And I was like, so that's the last time I really went out in Orange County. I spent a lot of time in Hollywood, but Orange County and San Diego I'd visit, and it wasn't my scene because the guys weren't like emotionally unavailable enough with a lot of piercings and tattoos. They looked beachy.
Yeah.
They looked too beachy.
You should go to LA.
Right there.
Go to Hollywood. Or go to Huntington.
So
Huntington in Orange County is full of douchebags.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I need more mommy issues and tattoos than that look for me.
I used to live in Huntington Beach, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my mom was in City of Orange for a little bit, a long time ago. She had a house down there, and but I was too young to like party at that time.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet and become a band?
We met in prison, me and Dragon.
No way.
No, we didn't.
Getting prison tattoos or docking each other in prison?
No.
What a neat story behind the music.
We should have rolled with that one.
Yeah.
No, it's not that interesting, really. Me and Dragon were in the band originally with the original members with an old drummer and bass player, and like bands do, when the band started getting a little bit of traction, two of the guys left because they had common sense and
Real
and
lives.
real
Yeah.
lives, and
Yeah.
me and Dragon stayed on, and then we were looking for a bass player at first, so I met Brian. There's like a it sounds so lame. There's like a online musicians app, and you can like look for band members.
Oh, not
Yeah, so
Craigslist.
Like Tinder.
kind of, but it's called
Like
Band
Tinder
Connect.
for band.
Yeah.
Wait, how do
Like-
I join
like-
this and pretend I'm a bass player so I can just bang everybody in that plays an instrument?
You
I
don't
need
even have
to
to
find.
put that. You just join it and just
What
have like
is
a
this?
guitar.
Oh my gosh, I could like
Yeah.
easily find dudes.
Bass
Yeah,
player likes long walks on the beach.
Yeah, in my van that's locked from the outside. I gotta get on this app. This is what I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
yeah,
Because I
Band
go
Mates.
on Craigslist sometimes. I go on Craigslist musicians just to hit on guys. Like, you know what I mean? If they're looking, they're like, hey, drummer for hire, and they have a photo, and I'll just be like, dude, you're hot. And he's trying to join a band, but I'm just trying to bang him.
I
Have
thought
you guys ever
Craigslist
done
was.
that?
I thought Craigslist was done.
Oh no, it's up. I use it on it's just for really creepy people. Like possible serial killers are on Craigslist. I still use
Dragon's
it.
like, yeah, it's still up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just, do you guys ever read misconnections? Like to fall asleep? I've talked about this on the radio a lot over the years. I love reading misconnections. It's so cute.
Oh, well, like I saw you in Albertsons, and you.
There'll be a guy that's like, girl in the blue shorts, you farted in front of me in line, and I'm still thinking about you. And he'll leave his phone number. And I'm just like, can someone call him? That's romantic.
I followed you around the grocery store, but you got
Yeah,
lost.
smelling
That kind
you. And it makes me think love is a possibility. It's in, the cards.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Perhaps, yeah.
Can we do random question time?
That sounds fun.
Okay. And with 3, you guys gotta all Brian, don't let them take over. You gotta answer too, okay?
Yeah, Brian.
He's a
Yeah,
little shy guy. He's like, no, I'm the chef. I'm the quiet cooker in the back.
He's
I'm not
the
gonna be
sensible
talking.
one, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have one in the band. And when you said when you guys joined together, and it's funny, I feel like when people get to a certain age, they're like, oh, I'm too old to be in a band. But that's when the real magic starts. You have to stay, kind of young at heart and keep it going. You can't drop
The
out.
best thing about being older in a band is you really don't care anymore. So
Yes.
you just write music that you want to write, and if people dig it, they dig it. We're not like, that's the best thing about it. We all tried to be cool and make it when we were younger in
Yeah.
bands or whatever. But now we just play because we have fun. So
Same. I'm super old.
Yeah,
I just
I
started this
agree
new
with
podcast a couple months ago. I could care less what anybody thinks about it. I'm having a blast. And so
Yeah.
I think that's when it happens, because you're like, I don't give a fuck. And then people are
Yeah,
like, I kind of
exactly.
dig that.
Exa-
Okay.
Exactly. That's where
Okay.
we're
What
at.
is each of your guys' favorite band?
Oh, shit.
Gaslight Anthem is my favorite band. If you go on Reddit and read all the horrible things people say about our band, you'll see that we're just ripping off the Gaslight Anthem, apparently. So it's
That's legit.
yeah.
Check
So
that
that
out.
would be my favorite.
That's
Okay.
a compliment to us. For me, I'd say it goes in different phases, but I want to really give a shout out to Alkaline Trio. Namely
Yeah.
because one, I love their music since like way back in since their first records, and still am a very devoted fan. But I get a lot of influence on their my songwriting. I play bass for this band, so I get a lot of influence from Dan of the Alkaline Trio, and even his other projects that have stemmed from Alkaline Trio that he's involved with, and even prior to all Alkaline Trio, his very first ska-core band that he played in called Slapstick with Brendan Kelly from the Lawrence Arms. So it's all in that Chicago scene, but Alkaline Trio, Lawrence Arms, that circuit had a huge impact on my playing, influence, songwriting wise, etc. So definitely Trios up there, top notch, but definitely Gaslight Anthem. That's actually kind of how Simon and I connected. via the band Tinder or band.
Band Tinder. It wasn't in prison. It was over
Yeah.
a musician.
That was after they
Yeah.
got out of prison. So
Okay. Then you met up with them on the app.
Yeah.
For the orgy, and then you're like, we should start a band during the orgy. I love a good origin story.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Dragon, who's your favorite band?
Well, I guess it'd be a cross, but I'm definitely a big Social Distortion fan. And they've
Nice.
influenced a lot of my music. I'm big on metal, so I guess probably right now I've been listening to a lot of Tool. So I think they'd be on the side bench right there with me.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram. All
Yeah,
day.
I don't even have a Facebook. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, in terms of trying to get your music heard, Instagram. Yeah. Facebook.
I think
Well,
Instagram's more for artists. Facebook seems like
Yeah.
it's for family.
Well, Facebook has a good marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
could
use
buy
that
like a
lot.
grill.
Yeah.
Do they have a
You know.
misconnections section on there?
They have dating. They have.
On
I've
Facebook?
tried every app. They're all bad.
Ooh, imagine that. Facebook
Don't do
dating. Will
any
your
of them.
friends on there?
Do I have friends?
No, like if you go on Facebook dating, do all your friends see? Because all your friends
No,
like Facebook
they have to be on Facebook dating too. So it's
Oh.
only those of you that pressed dating and then you're on, and it's like the worst though of all the apps is Facebook dating.
Yeah, it
It's
sounds
Yeah.
horrible.
No. Okay. Do you guys own a record player?
Yeah, right. It's right next to me actually. Here's a record.
Nice.
That's the Horrible
I do
Crows,
too.
great band.
Wait,
that?
Brian, do you?
I actually do, thanks to Simon. He gave me one of his spare vinyl players when he was moving. And I actually, Simon, you'll be proud, I just busted it out after it was kicking in my closet.
Oh, like 2 years. 2 years
Yeah,
later.
Oh my
literally,
God.
yeah, like last year, he gave it to me in that box, and I just busted it out because one of my roommates, he has a collection of vinyl, and I brought it out, and of course,
Stole it.
played our record, Ghost Radio, the first record to go on it, and give it a test spin. So yes, I do own a vinyl, thanks to Simon.
Nice. I'm glad we all do. Like a lot of, especially when I do the younger people or the TikTok people, they're like, "What's that? What is?"
Yeah.
And I still have my
Vinyl's-
CDs.
Vinyl's great, and once you get into it, like it's a good collection. I have this is the craziest. It's not that crazy, but the other day, usually me and my wife sit down on a Friday, Saturday night in this little room. We listen to vinyl records, get drunk, and
Nice. That's a good date.
we
night.
always
Great.
we always order a vinyl record when we've had a few drinks. Oh, we should get whatever record. The other day I was like, I'm gonna get a Springsteen record. So I was Googling it, and it's like you can buy it on DoorDash and get it delivered instantly. Yeah, this showed up in like 30 minutes to my door on Saturday night.
No way.
Crazy, but a dark hole to go down because
Yes.
spending a lot of money on vinyl.
You're going to lose money with it being quick. That's kind of neat though. Okay. Would you guys rather choose between new metal or divorced dad rock?
Oh, shit.
I think we are divorced dad rock.
Yeah.
What's some divorced dad rock bands?
I would say Crossroads, 3 Days Grace, maybe Nickelback,
Nickelback.
Drowning Pool. Like Creed. You're in the garage throwing wrenches and you're like, I'm going to get you pregnant, get in the house. Kind
Well,
of music.
Doesn't new metal have Linkin Park though?
Yeah. New Metal, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit,
Yeah.
Korn, Deftones would be in that
I
category.
know Dragon's going for new metal.
Dragon,
Well, I mean,
this is
I'd
you.
take a piece of both. I would love.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to choose.
They're just
I
so
would
on
go-
There's
fire.
really bad new metal and there's really good new metal, and there's same for divorced dad rock.
100%.
Divorced dad rock. I mean, Nickelback. It's not that bad.
I
No, it's
like
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that.
The older I
bad.
get, the more I appreciate them, and the more I'm actually becoming a later in life fan of Nickelback.
Yeah. Did you see the documentary on Netflix?
Yeah.
about them? It's pretty good.
I had Devour the Day on, and they're like, no one told us we could cry watching a Nickelback documentary. And I thought that was like just well put, because I thought it was gonna be funny. We're gonna see strippers and drugs and Chad blacking out. And then it's like they've gone through so much trials and tribulations. I'm rooting for them more after watching
Yeah.
the documentary. And
But-
they're
but they're-
hurt.
you don't. Nobody wants to hear new Nickelback music, though, do they? Like,
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
think
be
so.
first in line. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Dragon does.
Dragon does. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if I'm at the strip club having chicken wings, I want to hear the new Nickelback album.
Yeah.
So it depends where I'm at. What am I doing in my life, right?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Would you rather listen to an album in its entirety or a 3-hour podcast?
Damn, that's hard because I do both.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm about the album. I'll do the whole album.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's a good
Yeah,
record, start to finish. I think, like for me, like I'm from the old school, so I think my attention span is actually a little bit better than the younger generation. So yeah, I could sit through like a podcast and both. Yeah, the full. If it's a good record, yeah, I'll give it a listen for sure.
when we were
Yeah.
driving up to San Francisco for a show a couple of months back, um, Dragon, you were in the car, I think, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I
"Oh, I'm
was.
going to put this podcast on that I love. Everyone's going to love it." But it was so awkward because it was a long podcast and nobody liked it apart from me, and I was trying to like get them into it, and it wasn't going well. So
What podcast? I love so many podcasts. Like that's all
that
I do.
was called. I can't remember which one that was. It was either a true
It has
crime
the guy
or it
from
was.
Practical
Oh,
Jokers in it.
Oh, that was Story Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Story
okay.
it's
Wars.
like
Yeah.
this where these comedians tell stories and they have to guess whose story it is, and they have to lie to like deceit their way out of it. It's kind of funny, but no one else thought it was funny. So, yeah, but I'm a true crime podcast guy too. I enjoy that stuff as well, but I'd rather listen to a record. I think probably.
Okay. And then I just got a new question going off so you guys are putting on a whole album. How long would you guys last during sex if the album's on? Like song 1, song 2, song 3?
Like probably like halfway through song 1.
I think same. Maybe 2 minutes though. 3/4 of song 1. I could go.
It's a long. This is the longest album we've ever done. Actually, there's like 4-minute songs on there.
Could you
so-
have sex to your whole album that's going to come out?
I mean,
with Blue Chew, I think I can last
With
to
Blue
like song 6.
Can I get Blue Chew to be an advertisement on my new podcast if we talk about it? That'd be sick, dude. That'd be legit. I don't
All the
know.
way
I
to the
feel
refund.
weird. I feel weird listening to our own music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never
Hearing
banged your
Simon's
own
voice
music?
for
Hearing my voice,
backup
cheer you
vocals.
on.
It's like,
Yeah, just picture Simon's face.
Take the wheel and drive.
oh, hell no. Hell no.
So you've never masturbated listening to a song that you got like an EP or your new single? You've never just been like, well, I'm at home while I'm listening to this.
Nah, can't say I have.
Okay. Just I had to ask,
Drew's not
Okay.
here, but
No. But you can't answer for everybody.
no, there's a fourth member and probably prime suspect for that.
Probably he's been jacking it to the music because he didn't
Poor-
show up. He's getting
Poor
under
guy
fire.
misses all the interviews and we bust his balls.
Yeah. You're like, he's actually gay. Pass it on. Okay. What is your guys' house temperature set at?
Oh, I have a good answer for this one. So I live with a couple of roommates, right? I like the house cold. There's this guy, and if you guys are listening, sorry, roommates, it's nothing against you guys, but I get woken up around 4 a.m. with the heater blasting, and I have my own room, and it becomes a freaking sauna. So I've been struggling a little bit. I feel like I wake up like a teriyaki beef jerky. I feel so dehydrated.
Chef
Dude,
restaurant.
Dude, me too. In Hollywood, I had the smallest room too, so it heated up the fastest. And I had like 4 Craigslist roommates at one point, and they had the heater blasted. I'd wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, just dripping sweat. Like, fuck, man, I got to get out of here. But I was in the lease, and that is rough. Which I actually like it warmer though, so that it was like a sauna if I was complaining. What about you guys?
Ice cold for me. If I'm in a hotel room, especially, it's gonna be in the low 60s.
I'm at 59 right now.
Dang.
Wow,
Yeah.
you guys are in Alaska over there.
Yeah.
I like cold and warm blankets, and that's it.
Yeah.
You guys don't want boob sweat or like folds getting sweaty while
No.
sleeping. No.
I'm a probably mid-70s in my house, but it's too hot. That's my wife's decision. But
Yeah. I like 68. For me, that's a perfect.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, you live
cozy,
there.
but I'm not too hot. Okay. When in a relationship, do you guys let your significant other see your phone or password off? How open or not open are you with the cell phone?
Oh, I have a amazing relationship, so my phone's good to go. So's hers. Yeah, we're good like that. I think
Nice.
I've
Are you
been in
actually like,
relationships in the past where it wasn't like
yeah.
that, but this is a good one, healthy.
Is it when in the relationship or if we do?
I guess you're kind of getting serious. You're past the
Yeah.
3-month mark. What is the phone rules? What's normal, natural?
I mean, I guess if you're like actually labeled boyfriend and girlfriend at that point, I would say like maybe 6 months in after that, maybe phone sharing should be there. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Dear
Yeah.
Dragon, dear
This is
Dragon.
all
Yeah.
this is all good stuff for me to know because I'm single, so I don't
You're
know.
taking notes.
I'm taking notes, but I think for me, it's like being open and honest. I just be open and honest, whatever situation. That's kind of it for me.
Yeah. I think you shouldn't have a reason to go through someone's phone, but if you do, then there's probably something going on, right? Like if your
Yeah.
intuition is saying go through the phone, then they're probably a shitty human being. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
You
I,
want to
I
yeah,
don't.
respect
for
their
real. That's
space too at the same time,
Yeah.
but you don't want them to be lying to you or anything. So at the same time, it's
Yeah.
definitely a gamble or invasion of privacy. Either way you see it.
Yeah. It's hard. When I settle down, I'm like, man, the
Yeah.
dick pics have got to slow down. I'm gonna have to post like someone's arm or something and tell them to no more in the DMs. It's rough. Okay, so Heartbreak Queen is out today. Let us know anything else coming up for Jackknives. What's happening?
We have we have a big weekend in December for December 7th. We're playing an acoustic show in Long Beach at Alex's Bar. It's a great venue as well, actually. That's gonna be with it's for Punk Rock Gives Back. It's like a charity event auctioning off a bunch of artwork and Christmas ornaments made by the who's who of the punk rock world. So we're playing that show acoustic with Rudy Nuno, with Lynn from Bad Cop, with
Oh
Urethane.
wow.
Some really good people on that. It's a free show, Saturday 7th, Long Beach. And then the next day on the 8th, we're opening for the Bouncing Souls in Garden Grove and the Swinging Utters, which is going to be madness. I think there's 20% tickets left for that show. So big weekend, new songs out. Life is good.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by Steph's Rock Show. If you come up to Sacramento, hit me up and let me know, and I'll come by a show.
Sounds good. Will do.
Woo.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for having
having
us.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, of course. Anytime.